All right, we back at it. Homegrown Radio. Chuck Dizzle, DJ Head.
West Coast.
Live from the Fab Factory Studios, of course.
Yes, West Coast indeed. We got a legend.
Man, nah.
I've been waiting years for this.
We can't use the word legend like that. It's an icon right here.
Icon.
You know what I'm saying? The legendary, iconic, you know what I'm saying? As we celebrate 50 years of hip-hop, this is a huge deal, man. Kurupt Young Gotti hanging out with us right now, man. How you feeling, Kurupt?
Thank y'all. Jesus, fuck. How do you respond to that?
I was gonna ask you,
You're not used to it?
Is it weird to hear that?
Very.
Why is that? You're not used to receiving the praise, or it's like, what is it?
I mean, it's just, damn. Damn. And what can you say?
This humble.
Thank
Kurupt.
you.
Humble Kurupt, man.
Did when you first started? Because I remember seeing something. I read an article that said you started rapping. I think when you was like 8 or 10, or it was like something.
I was 8 years old.
8 years old. Did you have it in your brain like, man, I'm gonna be a legend one day? Did you already have that in your mind when you first started?
No, when I was 8 years old, I was just trying to be like my cousin Skippy G, Fred. I was trying to be like Fred and rap because he had a group, him and Grand B, and they was rapping, and I just thought it was cool. I was just, I like that. So it was nothing. It was just having fun. Hip hop is fun.
Yeah.
When you start taking it serious, when I started taking it serious, it became boring. But hip hop is fun. So no, I ain't never thought about any. It was a dream.
Yeah.
Biggie. It was all a dream.
Right.
I used to read Word Up magazines. That shit's real. I lived that life because I never thought I'd make it. And then I ran across my cousin Snoop, which changed my life. It was Broomy. It was L-Dog first, and then it was Broomy and Kenny Mack, and then it was the Dogg. And the Dogg took me to the pinnacle. I couldn't believe it. I'm over here with Dr. Dre, and this is just remarkable. I almost lost it. But my main thing was I'm going to show y'all that I can serve any rapper that there was. So because everything else was already cornered at Deathrow, except the one that could just serve anybody that comes through. That's me.
Did you end up signing? Because I remember when I first heard like all of y'all. It wasn't just one, because y'all came as you had to accept one, you accept all. And I remember my uncles used to listen to y'all shit like it was religion, right? And it was just like. And for me, I was too young to even understand what y'all was talking about, because I was, I didn't get it. I wasn't around, like I wasn't even outside like that. I was still, skateboarding and shit. So
Mama.
so when y'all first came out though, was the intention always to be a group, or did you have, like, because you said you want to be the dopest rapper ever, did you have intention of being a solo act, or did you always wanted to team up with somebody?
We was all solo. And then after the Chronic, only people that was signed was, it was Dr. Dre's label, so he was locked in. But Rage, Jewel, Michelle A, Snoop.
Is RBX too?
RBX wasn't signed. Nate wasn't signed. I wasn't signed.
It was y'all was competing for spots.
Hell no, we was going for it. Let's get on the mic and rock. It's an opportunity. After the Chronic, each one of us could have just left to other companies if we wanted to.
Because there was no paperwork at that point.
Wasn't no paperwork.
Really?
Yeah.
When did the paperwork get introduced?
After the Chronic, once, because it was like the Chronic.
I'm saying, was the Chronic already successful, and then it was like, oh shit, sign this?
Yeah, the Chronic was huge.
Hell yeah.
No, I'm saying, when did the paperwork be like, hey, sign this? Because
the Chronic was 2 million sold.
Okay.
They said, oh, well, yeah, hold on.
Sign that.
Don't nobody go nowhere.
Yo,
hold on.
No, are you ready?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Because we ain't going nowhere.
Right.
Other companies can come, but man, we not leaving the blueprint.
Right.
Facts.
Man, I'm just going nowhere, man. You going anywhere? Hell no. You going anywhere? Fuck no. Ain't nobody going nowhere. You see this shit? 2 million records sold, my nigga. And you must be out your mind. Nowhere, nigga. But this is what it is. This the paperwork. Go, let's go. First thing I did was bought a fake chain. Fucking went to the Slauson swap meet and got me a herringbone. That motherfucker turned green in 3 days.
That's the first thing you did.
Hell yeah.
That rap.
Why
no,
a fake chain?
No, I'm lying.
Okay.
First thing I did was bought me some weed. I went and bought me an ounce. I got me an ounce. And then I went to the Slauson swap meet and got me a herringbone. The cutoff. You know, they pour it out and you cut it off. And then they put the shit on there. I got that motherfucker, got the herringbone, motherfucker faked in the motherfucker.
You didn't know it was fake?
It looked good for 3
It
days.
didn't matter.
Did you
look good?
Hell yeah, that's it. I'm fucking 18 years old. Think I give a fuck? I look good. I smell good. It feels good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in that game. I ain't got a car yet. And as I feel great, so you know, I'm just rolling, man. You know, I got the money, this small ass check. I don't give a fuck. I'm on the #1 record in the world.
When you first signed when you first signed to Deathrow, did you have a lawyer look at your paperwork?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And he told me, okay, you want to sign this? I said, man, beat it. Give me that motherfucking paperwork, nigga.
He was questioning, like, hey man, he said, like, do you want to sign this?
It was certain things like irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? The lawyer was me and Daz.
Word.
Paperwork was there. Boop. Me and Delmar looked at it. He looked at me. I looked at him. He said, so I said, knock it off. Go for it. Man, we on the #1 record in the world, my nigga. I'm 18 years old. I'm just a kid.
Right.
I don't know no better. The fuck do I know? All I know is we on a record that's up to 2 million records sold right now, nigga. And if I sign this, I can be on more?
Right.
Must be out your mind.
Yeah.
And the next record is Snoop. Remember the first one was Deep Cover.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Yep.
Boom. And my big cousin turned out to be the #1 great hope of the West Coast. Like, he just went here.
Right.
Then Chronic dropped. I'm on 3 records on the Chronic. They love Kurupt. I'm driving down Van Ness. I mean, not Van Ness. Is it Van Ness? Yeah. Because I was going through Inglewood. Just driving down, hitting Century. Look to the right, nigga banging Stranded on Deathrow.
Crazy.
This nigga looked over at me. Blood, what you looking at? Blood, what you looking at, nigga? And I just turned away. Okay.
Because people didn't recognize the face.
There was no face.
Right, that's what I'm
we
saying.
have no videos, you know. It's that he banging my shit though, and I'm
That's
just sitting here amazed, like that's me, though. That's me, cuz.
That's
me.
crazy.
Oh my god! And I look back, and that nigga just said, and kept rolling, the Stranded on motherfucking Deathrow. I said, oh. Cuz that's me, though.
Was there any moments that you ever wanted to let people know, like, yo, like, hey?
Hell no. Hell no.
Why not?
Not back home. I mean, not out here, you know. Home.
Right,
Not here,
right.
you know, at the house.
Got you.
I ain't letting nobody know shit until they see it.
Yeah.
You know, because we not really loud like that. You know what I'm saying? We like, you know, when they see it, they see it. You know, we not too much, no. You know that's me type of, nah, we don't do that.
When somehow I heard a rumor, and I meant to ask DA about it, but who are the original Dogg Pound members?
Away from the group.
Just in general, in total, like who are the founding members of the Dogg Pound?
Well, the Dogg Pound started on Franklin in Hollywood when Snoop got his first apartment. He called it the Dogg Pound. Him and the homies. And that's where it got formed. So you had Dogg, Big C Style, you had Delmar, which is Daz, you had Kurupt, Ricardo, you had HD, Half Dead, Lil Style. You had Nate Dogg, of course, Big Nate. You know what I'm saying? And you had Sean Dogg. You had man.
Was Superfly a part of it then, or no?
He wasn't there yet.
Wow. Okay.
Yep, Superfly wasn't there yet. You know, this the original DPG down the street from Solar Records.
Wow.
Which turned out to be the Edmonds building. So this is down the street off of Cahuenga, where the Edmonds building is now. That was Solar Records.
Crazy.
Dick Griffey. So, you know.
So the reason why I was asking that, because I remember somebody comparing it to Wu-Tang, but the common knowledge is you and Daz and Nate Dogg and Snoop, right? People know those names. But I'm like, no, the Dog Pound was way more than just 3 or 4 people.
Wu-Tang is music. Wu-Tang is hip-hop. Dog Pound's a gang.
Okay.
Me and Delmar.
A little different.
Me and Delmar turned it into a group.
Got you.
Because Dad was the one that came to me and was like, man, we need to be a group. We're going to call ourselves the Dog Pound because we represent all the homies. And I said, that's it. That's what we're going to do. Boom. Damn. And it cracked from there.
Word.
So me and Daz made the group the Dog Pound, representing the Dog Pound gang.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, because we was in these streets, you know, we were still pushing our shit, so we made our own gang. Built up of all these different gangs combined. I said, we're going to be the Dog Pound.
Got you.
Because we all represent Snoop. That's what we represent, the dog.
I want to go back to the Roxy. You know what I'm saying? When you and Snoop battled, because I've heard you kind of talk about it, but kind of more in depth. Like you was the best of your crew. He was the best of his crew, and they put you guys together. Like, all right, let's see who's who. And you know, the story is it was a tie. But talk to us about that moment at the Roxy and when you guys kind of had like gained respect for one another. Were you guys going there for another show? Like, what was the situation?
I'll be honest with you. I tried to serve him, but he was good. You know, on a different level though. You know, because I'm coming with murderous shit, but he's coming with slickness.
Yeah, style,
man. He had styles, hitting them with these styles that it's West Coast, so the styles in his subject matter was just hitting. The crowd loved it. They was jumping to it like, They loved it, what he was talking about. But then I would come with my style, lyrical styles, abusive styles. My shit was abusive. And just boop wop, not connected words that shouldn't connect, and people be like, "Oh my God, did you hear what he say?" And then Dogg would come back like, "Okay, boom," and he come with that cool style, and it was just like, "Damn, you know, oh, okay."
How long did this battle last?
I didn't want to cut him off. See, that's when you know he's good, because if he wasn't good, I'd cut his ass off so quick. Like, yeah, whatever. So check this shit out. You know, I cut that ass off quick. You know, that's how I used to serve all these guys. If you ain't talking about shit, why would I allow you the time? We only got a limited amount of time anyway.
That's that battle rap shit.
Hell yeah, nigga be like, you only got 4 bars, and then that's the 4. Okay, and then yeah, whatever. Anyway, check this out, man. Your backbone be broken.
Right.
And I'll come straight in, you know?
Yeah.
Excuse me, yeah, game over.
Yeah.
But Dogg, I had to give him his time. And that was the respect. Yeah. And he gave me my time. And next thing you know, we end up rapping together, giving it up for each other. And Dogg ended the rap with a point. If you make it before I do, make sure you come and see me, because if I make it before you do, then I'm going to come and see you. Damn. I was like, ugh. So now I'm rapping with him. I came in too. You can't beat that. It's brotherly love like Philly.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of the house. It reminded me of Philly. So I was just like, you know what? Boom. But Dogg made it first and stayed true to his word.
I feel that.
You're only as good as your word.
So at that moment, he gives you a call to say, "Hey, look, we got some shit going on. Pull up. We with Dr. Dre." Like, how did you know that was going on?
It was my big sister Diamond. The mouth
Down
of
with
the
a nigga,
South.
down
I call her the
from
mouth
niggas
of the
rhyming.
South. Yeah, she's the mouth of the South, mouth of South Central. Because Diamond's the one that started the battle. She's the one that was talking shit, which got the battle started. Beefy Loke on the beatbox. So the whole thing was because Domino won the competition.
Oh, snap.
And then the battle started there because all Long Beach came to support Domino that time.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
And I won the time before, so I was there as a special guest.
That makes sense.
That's
okay.
why.
Got it. So it was a
Long
showcase.
Beach was there. Showcase.
Showcase
The
was
BMI
going-
showcases
Okay.
back then. Remember the BMI
Got
showcases?
it. Got it.
Well, you might not.
Nah, I don't remember, but I'm just kind of the
but
frame
it's
of
the
what was going
BMI
on.
showcases, and basically, Long Beach came to support Domino. He won, and I was the last winner,
From the week prior or from
and
the
we
time
all
prior.
met in the parking lot.
That's fire.
That's
Remember
crazy.
That's
Right.
fire.
The neighborhood in Long Beach.
Yeah.
Because I had all the homies with me.
Yeah.
I'm 6'0". And Snoopy had Domino had all the Long Beach niggas with him. It was that.
Yeah.
Diamond just talks that shit, and it's just like that's what happened there. So Diamond goes to the Dr. Dre picnic, and this is how I got back with Snoop, because she went to the picnic. I think it was BJ's birthday. Yup, BJ, the big homie BJ, my bro. It's his birthday, and Dr. Dre and Suge and them threw that little picnic, and then we ended up at Dr. Dre's house. But at that picnic, she was there, she saw Dogg, and they just started talking shit to each other. She was like, "You remind me of this nigga, my niggas Kurupt, chopped in half. Who are you?" And because she just talks shit, and Dogg like, "You remind me of this bitch that can't keep her mouth shut. Who are you?" type of shit. And then Dogg said, "Where's Kurupt?" And she was like, "Oh, that is you. What? I'll call Kurupt right now. You remember Kurupt?" Oh, and she called me. She said, "I'm here," because Dogg was by Dr. Dre. So she was talking to Dr. Dre too. And then she was like, "What's up, Kurupt?" I said, I had the little cell phone, punk ass phone. "Hey, I'm here with Dr. Dre. You ain't here with what?
Stop
Diamond,
playing, yeah.
man. Stop. I'm in Hawthorne, man.
Wow.
Stop." She said, "Wait, hold on." Gave the phone to Dr. Dre. He was like, "What's up?" "Yeah." I was like, "Dr. Dre?" He was like, "Yeah, what's up, Kurupt? You coming up?" I looked at my family. I was at my Mama Ray's house, and I'm just looking like this. Dr. Dre's. Yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'll be there in about
Pull the mic.
40 minutes. Well, oh, my bad. I got in my mode.
Yeah, you good. Just pull it over. You can pull it
Every
over.
time I think about this shit, I just get in my mode.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yeah, I'll be there in like 30, 40 minutes. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Dr. Dre? And he was just like, "Yeah, come on through, Kurupt. Man, I heard you was the shit." I said, "Okay, I'll be there in a second." He was like, "Okay." I just hung up the phone. I called Broomy. Told him, "Man, I just talked to Dr. Dre. Right. It's a rap. We're going to see Dr. Dre and Snoop." "What?" Because Diamond was like, "Snoop's here. That's who you battled." Because she talked battled, and Dr. Dre's here. I'm with Dr. Dre right now. So, I love my sister.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
the key to how I got my deal.
Yeah.
Diamond.
Is that right?
Yeah, because she because of that, she pushed that line. She kept pushing for Kurupt. I love her to death. She never gets her props. She's on all my records. She's on Bomb Ass Pussy.
Yep.
That's who's talking that shit. Diamond's on Do You Want to Ride With Us?
Wow.
That's her and Badass on the hook. You know what I'm saying? Diamond's on a gang of records. So it's like, that's how it was.
I love the fact that you give her props that way, because there's a lot of people who are responsible for, certain people's success. And when they reach a certain level, it's like you hear far and few between. So that's dope that you bring her up. I want to talk about Bomb Ass Pussy.
Oh shit!
So
Speak of the devil.
Listen, that song right there almost caused me not to get the Dog Pound record. Right?
Shit! Why was your mama tripping?
No. So check this out. I'm gonna say maybe 10 or 11 at the time. Right? Album comes out. Obviously the success with Dre, Snoop, Dog Pound. We hearing this shit on the radio. So I'm like, cool. I want to hear
Bomb Ass Pussy.
Listen, no. Listen. Let's Play House. All the singles were on the radio.
Okay.
So I go try to get the album, and I go to Warehouse Music in Carson. Go up to the thing. And this is right when the parental advisory stickers had just became popular. So I grabbed the CD, put it on the desk. I'm like, yeah, man, I want to get this Dog Pound album. I got it with my own money. Mom's came with me, and the dude was like, ma'am, do you want your son to have a song or on an album that has a song it says Bomb Ass Pussy? And he looks dead at my mom. Mom's looking at me. She's like, yeah, go ahead. Like, go ahead. Like, we'll deal with it later. Yeah, go ahead and let him listen to it. She let me buy the album, even despite the fact that it had those lyrics on there.
So the album was there, and you got snitched on.
I got snitched on by the guy, by the worker. I'm sitting here paying my own money. Old boy snitched on me at the point, man, but Moms was cool enough because she was a fan.
We need more of that type of shit nowadays. I don't even call that snitching. That's called awareness. No. It's like we need that for these kids nowadays, man, because I'm just playing.
I was about to say, do you know who you are?
I'm just playing.
Nah, but it almost cost me not getting the album, but that's one of those. I always refer back to that album because that's the first album that I bought with my own money. So dog food means so much.
Cheese.
With my own money, I remember going to the Rodeo and Swap Meet to get the single of Dre Day for like $3 or some shit like that. But the album, Dog Food, always holds a special place in my heart because of that. And it's like I remember the memory where I was at, what was going on.
Well, Diamond was on there. She's the one.
And Diamond was on there, man.
Yeah.
So salute to Diamond. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then the Dog was like, yeah. No.
When did you?
That's fun records,
Yeah, exactly.
Fun.
Exactly. You mentioned something earlier. You said you were having fun with it, but when it became a business, when it got serious, it wasn't fun no more.
Yeah, boo boo.
Around what time was that? If we're talking timeline now, is this once Dog Food hits the shelves? Is it after or before that?
When I'll be honest, when my homeboy Tupac got killed, shit was boring.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, this shit's it's boring. Pac ain't here. It's not the same feel.
Yeah.
Like, this shit's garbage. So, it's a wrap.
Did during that time, like when I want to go back to that because I heard you say that before, and that's when you decided to take more of an executive role, and you went back to Deathrow to be like the VP, right?
I went to Philly.
I'm sorry, we went to Philly. So you went to go be an executive more so to take a different approach to it because you still want to be around it and be involved.
I'll be honest, the music industry is like this. You just go for broke. You got to go for broke. Go for what you believe in. When I went to Philly, I didn't think I could make anything out of it. Remember, I kicked over the buildings in New York, so I didn't know if the East Coast would accept me or what. So and I explained that it wasn't personal. We got shot at, and this was the response that we all felt was the video, but that's not what we meant in the record. But hey, no one gives a fuck about the truth.
Hell yeah.
All they give a fuck about is what they see, so I can dig it. But I'm going back to Philly to be with my family, and it's time for me to take a break and see my family. I moved everything out, got rid of all my dogs, all 21 of my dogs, because I had a kennel. So I got rid of all of them, sold my house, and moved back to Philly. And I never expected to have a company. I just was thinking, what am I going to do?
Right.
Okay, I'm still on death row. You know, I'm gonna get off of death row. I don't know what the fuck to do right now. All I know is I just need to go. My big homie's gone. Tupac's gone. I don't want to be around none of this shit. The only thing left to do now is to gangbang, and that's out of the question.
I saw you say that I think that it was you were the second person to leave. It was Dre left, and then you were the second person to leave.
Hello.
It's almost like you had an awareness that nobody else had, or everybody was just caught up in the money and shit. I don't know, but when you made that decision, were you already making that decision when Dre was leaving, or you had or after he left you decided to leave?
When my big homie Tupac passed away, I said, this is it. It's time to go.
It's time to go.
Hell yeah.
Switch it up.
You know what I'm saying? Pac is gone. That's just not fun. Mm-hmm. What records we gonna make, man? I don't want to make records right now. I want to go see my family. I want to chill. Because the only thing to do right now is to smash.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's not going to happen. See, that's how you get in trouble.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so being here is not it. I'm gonna go back to Philly, go see my mama and my family. Let me chill out and relax. Then I said, you know what? I'm moving on my shit here. I'm gonna move back here because, you know, I'm finna dip. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna create my own shit. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it though. I had a long run, you know. I'm Kurupt. I think I can do it. That's all I know is I think I can do it. And I make great people like Joe Marone, Tyrone. I met Freddie. These particular people changed my life in Philly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that happened. And of course, during that transition, I always got to give her props. I can't lie. She was a part of this transition, which helped me to excel, which was Inga.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. You know, Inga gave me a certain push that helped me to keep pushing and conversation and game and love and all that type of shit. Real love that helped me to keep going. Even though she was mean, she had a little good in her. So, you know, the Foxy just, you know, kept pushing with me and let me know that I can do things that I didn't think I can do.
Yeah.
I remember you was talking about you and Foxy relationship, and you said that you kind of like nobody was going public with their relationship. Like y'all kind of made it cool to go public with like having an industry relationship.
Because before us, it was like Prince Marky D. Who was he with? I think he was in love with Pepper back then. That was way back. And
Before that was obviously before Tresh, right? That was
before Tresh. That was way back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they was public, in and out. But then the thing is, you know, then it was Tresh and my auntie Pepper. Mm-hmm. And they was public, but that was real. You see what I'm saying? And other than that, everybody else was having entanglement.
Low key. Everybody was low key.
before it was a thing.
Everybody was low key.
Before it was a definition to it.
Everybody was low key. No, that makes sense.
I'm not fooling with you.
I'm just saying, you know what it is.
But nobody took it serious. Like, I really like this girl.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted, nobody want to get hurt. Nobody want to get their heart broke. Nobody want to look like a sucker. Nobody wants to get played and all the rest of that type of shit. But me and Inga, we wrote it out. I couldn't believe she even accepted to be engaged with me because she was so hot. She was on fire. I was leaving Deathrow, and she was the #1 girl in the world. Mm-hmm. And I was leaving Deathrow. I haven't even left Deathrow yet.
Yeah. And this is after her. This is after New York.
Bruh.
You know,
want me to stay with you after you kick
as
this
many
buildings
times
down?
as many people has talked to you about this.
Wait, nobody's broken that part down.
Nobody has ever talked about
But see, here you got to give Inga props. Because
facts because
she
I
was
know
the
she
one
was
in
dealing with
New
shit at
York.
the house.
Like, man, fuck what anybody's talking about. Okay? This my man.
Damn, I didn't think about that.
Fuck
For real.
y'all. I
didn't think
damn,
about
and
that.
that's what made me.
He's like, oh yeah, we got
That's
that.
what made me go, man. I was like, I can't believe nobody ever was willing to fight for me like that. You know?
Damn.
And for real, because
No
I always
girl, you
I
know.
always hear people talk about you and Foxy, but I'm like, bro, they was together after New York, New York, bro.
New
Like,
York.
What?
I know she had to, because it's like for instance, you
when
know,
when Pac died. No, when Pac got shot.
The first time or the
I
second time?
was in. There's only one time for me,
Got you.
the real one.
Okay.
right, facts,
Well, all of them was.
I got you.
everything was real, but you know what I'm talking
Yeah. Right.
about, cuz.
facts.
So in Vegas, when Pac got hit and Suge got hit, I was in the Bay with D-Shot and them, and they was like, "Man, Pac just got shot." So I came back because we didn't go to Vegas. You know, we stayed home.
I
Nate
remember
went
that.
to Vegas, but the rest of us stayed home. I went to Oakland. So I'm out there with D-Shot, Studio Tone and them. We working in the band. D-Shot came and told me Tupac got shot. So I said, I got to get home and get to Snoopy. I got to get the Dogg and see what's going on. Boom. So, you know, time passed by. Dogg went to go see Pop in the hospital in Vegas. So I just chilled, and Inga was in town.
She was with you here or in the Bay?
Inga was in L.A.
Okay,
came back
in
home.
LA, gotcha.
So I went to Inga,
Right.
working on Il Nana. So I'm in just the chill room, and I see on the television that Pac passed away. You know, that was pretty deep. And Inga just bust through the door, crying, and was like, "We're leaving," and was like, "I'm sorry," and "I love you," and hugged me. Chris Lighty and all of them was like, "Inga, you gotta work. We gotta do this." She said, "Fuck all of that." Chris Lighty, rest in peace, because he was, about that game. We gotta work. Working on Il Nana, it's gonna be the biggest record of your life. She like, fuck all that. Grabbed me, we're leaving. And just, took care of me that whole time. That Pac died. That's why I love Inga to death, you know what I'm saying? She's mean.
Let the record reflect.
But she loves hard, you know what I'm saying? And that's why, I always have that love for Inga Marchand, because she's always been solid as a rock, even though she's nuts.
I mean, we had DJ Toomp, shout to the legend DJ Toomp on the show, and I asked him who was the first female, because he pioneered trap music back down in in the South and whatnot. So I asked him who was the first female that he gives credit to for rapping on trap music. He said it's Foxy Brown on the I think it was on the what's it called, Dope Boys remix, I think it was something like that. But
Yeah.
When I guess my question would be, when you knew she was dope already, right? But I always see these like things where when people get together, especially rappers, it's like, I don't know if the person can get me or not, like on a record. Like, did you ever have that competitive spirit amongst each other?
Hell no.
No, that was just my girl.
I'm not fucking with Inga. She's so sick on that mic, man. I wasn't fooling with her, man. Hell no.
You don't want no smoke.
Hell, I ain't want no smoke. I'm going to tell you the reals, man. Inga was different. You understand me?
Because we never got the record.
But tonight I served 2,000 MCs, Kurupt.
It wouldn't come out. I mean, once she starts spilling, nigga be like, okay, let's leave.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Wow.
don't even want to rap no more. I just want to hug you.
Yeah, I'm about to
Come
say
here
it.
with your hot ass.
So
You understand me?
the
Because
love is
Inga was,
jaded.
hey, look, Inga was vicious, man. I'm telling you, she was stupid vicious. Because when I met Inga, I was living in Philly, and I moved. I flew back to L.A. I wanted to see the homies after I made my change. And I still ain't left Deathrow yet, because I ain't know how. But I said, let me fly back, go see the homies, and went to the Club Paradise. It was John Stockton who came over to me and said, I got somebody that want to say what's up to you. I said, okay, cool. And bring her over here. Bring him over here. He said, okay. And then the brat grabbed me. I'm looking, what the fuck? I look back and it's the brat. I said, oh, brat, what the hell are you doing? And she like, what's up, Kurupt? And it was the brat, and it was Queen Latifah, Monifa, and it was Keisha from Total. So I was like, oh, it's cracking. I came with Nate Dogg, Superfly, and Daz. So, we DPG. The club was on super cracking. And John Stockton came back over, and he was like, okay, Kurupt, this is Foxy Brown. Foxy, this. I said, move, man. I love John Stockton. He's the one that did it. I said, move, man, because this is Foxy.
So John Stockton introduced you to Foxy?
He's the man.
That's so random.
That's random as hell.
Stockton, man.
That's one of them hip hop facts. Like
That's a
what?
The only record she had out was Ain't No Nigga
Yeah.
with Jigga.
Jay, yep.
And she had 2 out. Ain't No Nigga and Nutty Professor just dropped. Touch Me,
Soundtrack.
Tease Me
Yep.
with Case. It just
Oh, the
dropped.
remix. Yeah,
So
yeah,
she
yeah.
was
Up there,
number
yeah.
1. Ain't No Nigga, Touch Me, Tease Me. Number 1, young lady. She just turned 19 or 18. Boom. And she wants a picture with Kurupt. I said, what?
And
Are you
John
serious?
Stockton walked away.
Why the fuck was John Stockton in the club? That's what I want to know.
He was there with Inga, Def Jam.
Oh, okay.
Because there was a big bid between Def Jam and Bad Boy.
Wait, are we talking John Stockton, the basketball player?
Oh, hell.
Oh, okay.
no.
Oh,
That's why I'm confused, bro.
I was like, bro,
Oh,
Bro,
hell
I'm
no.
like, what is this white man?
I said, bro, why is
That
John
sound
Stockton
low-key
in the
as-
club?
Oh, that's what you think about. No, John Stockton is a part of this business. He's
okay.
one of the.
we got.
I was so
you got
thrown
David
off. I was
Foxy.
like, that's
Yeah.
random, bro. Like,
I was
Yeah,
thrown
you
off.
know, John Stockton.
like you know,
was in the
LeBron
game.
introduced me to my
Yeah,
trash
you know,
man.
Yeah, so Chris Webber.
Yeah, right,
Yeah,
right.
you know Chris Webber, right? So Chris Webber, right, brought me
No, bro.
Trina.
I was
So
going along. I'm like, how did this happen?
yeah, no, this John
Okay.
Stockton from the game, man. He's big
Got
in
you.
that
Okay,
game. He
got
was
you.
Working the Inga thing, and he's the one came to me about Inga because I've been done business with John Stockton
Okay.
through the times, and he brought me Inga, man.
There it is, man.
Said
I'm
she
glad you
wanted-
clarified.
I'm so because that was so crazy.
I was gonna let it go for a
I
little
was
bit, but I'm just
shocked
like,
that y'all knew John Stockton.
Nah.
was.
No, I'm thinking a basketball player. Like,
I'm thinking like, damn, John is that big in this?
hell no. He completely gets overshadowed by basketball. No offense, John. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
I was like, what?
Wait,
damn,
damn,
John,
man.
you got it like that?
that was so random.
Yeah.
Because I was like, why is he in the club with y'all? That don't make sense.
I got a couple follow up questions.
Facts.
Stockton was like, Kurupt.
Right.
Yeah.
Anger.
This is Fox.
Buckets.
Buckets.
Oh,
I'm
man.
shooting you a bucket.
When we had Daz on, I want to get to it. It's a fun fact that nobody knows, or it's not commonly known about you. But when we had Daz on, he was talking about the fight rooms at Deathrow, and he said that the Bloods had their room and y'all had y'all own. Well, y'all handled y'all business at the Dogg Pound. Y'all didn't even handle y'all business on at Deathrow, right? But who was it? I think it was who did he say that they had when y'all? He said y'all went and did a show in Hawaii or something. Y'all got on a plane and went to Hawaii, and they had I think it was Superfly.
I'm not sure.
They had somebody, and y'all had to get on the phone and put the fire out.
Oh yeah, they was going. You guys were in Hawaii.
Mopreme.
And no, it was they was going to jump Superfly.
They was gonna
That's
jump
what it was.
Superfly.
Who
The whoever the Bloods was at Death Row, because he was a newbie coming. He was a new hang around.
Or
you
it was
remember
just
this?
because you guys weren't around at the time.
Y'all wasn't there because he was like y'all little homie, and y'all was kind of ushering him in, and y'all wasn't around, so they took advantage of the situation. Do you remember this? Daz told us this story when he was sitting in that chair.
Well, shit. The Delmar done put out so many fires. You know what I'm saying? And Superfly was he was Daz's number one. So.
Facts.
Yeah, he was
Dope. Superfly dope.
Yeah,
Fire.
he wasn't letting none of that happen.
Right.
Right.
The other question I got is, and this probably gonna get you into some shit, but who started Crip walking? Obviously, like, we know what it is, but who does Kurupt? Because you are one of the main people that people look to co-sign a Crip walk, right?
Oh, really?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
My God.
So when everybody Crip walks to your music specifically, it could be Dogg Pound, it could be Kurupt, but it's a Kurupt song that people are Crip walking to when they put
We
their
Can
videos
Freak It,
up.
or who ride with us.
Whatever it is,
Damn.
any song, okay? But what do you remember the origin of it or where it comes from or anything like that?
Yeah, the Crips.
I figured that. But I'm saying, do you remember who the first person was that you saw Crip walk?
The Crips.
That's it.
No, for real.
That's the answer.
Okay.
That's it right there.
That's a question that everybody always ask. Now,
The East Coast Crips.
okay.
Exactly.
Kicked him in. The 90s. You know what I'm saying? The homies. Neighborhood. Shit. All the Crips. I mean, everybody got their number one walker, cuz, you know what I'm saying? So,
Who have you seen do it the best? Like, who have you seen? What's your top 3 people you seen walk?
ain't no best.
Ain't no best.
Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Shit, most of the Crips, they was all pop locking and doing shit, you know what I'm saying? And it was all fun, and niggas started cripping.
Do you know? Now, I didn't know this until Daz told me one day. This is like years ago. We went and did a show in Japan, and he was like, Kurupt produced "Never Leave Me Alone"
Arigato.
by Nate Dogg. And
Arigato.
I'm like, what you mean Kurupt produced "Never Leave Me Alone"? He's like, yeah, Kurupt produced that. He booked his studio time, went there, learned how to produce, and made the record.
Arigato.
Wait. When? How, I forgot he said that, first of all.
Real shit.
Second of all, you got to walk us through that, Kurupt.
Facts. I want to know
What happened?
I want to know the whole story.
Thank you.
You gonna add? No, we gonna get you.
Ain't no humble.
Ain't
this,
no humble
this ain't
shit
the part.
right here.
This ain't the part of the show where you humble.
Yeah,
This is
nah.
the part where it's like,
Saying thank you. Nobody brings up that.
Bro,
shit.
arigato. Yeah.
Yeah, Arigato. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I'll be honest with you. I wanted to be a producer. Daz is producing. We just kids, man. Daz producing. He's making beats. I'm just watching him and watching Dr. Dre and watching all this shit. And, I got these people around me, bass players, and people that played the drums. So I started locking them in with me. Like, come on. I had studio time. We had Can-Am.
Yeah.
So I had studio time, Kurupt studio time. So I said, you know what? I brought the drummer through, brought the bass player through, and we went from there. I said, I want to flip this record. Boom, 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 boom. And they was like, okay. The bass player started playing it. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, no.
No, yeah.
So I played the original,
Okay.
where I got it from. Where is it? Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway. Where's the love?
That's right.
Where is the love?
Yeah.
Where? Boom, boom. And I just cut out that middle bass line part. Because it's like boom, 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 and I cut it. Boom, 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 cut it. Boom, 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 cut it. boom, 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 boom. I said, that's it. Where's the drums? Give me the drums. Give me the drums. Give me the drums. Give me the drums.
Getting your Quincy Jones on.
Boom, 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 boom,
Boom, boom.
boom, boom. I was like, oh shit, this is the fucking shit. I knew it. Then I said, you know what? Because I just brought in a young man named Superfly. Because D-Loke did drums. I mean, no, I think it was who did the drums? Somebody else did the drums. But I had D-Loke on the real drums, and I also had Superfly with the keys. D-Loke brought me Superfly. And Superfly was just too big for me. After we did Never Leave Me Alone, I took him to Daz.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, when they good,
yeah,
you gotta take them to the next level.
Right.
Daz is the next level.
He's like, that's all I got for you.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, man, you passed me,
Yeah.
bucko. So I'm gonna take you over here to Daz, but it was Never Leave Me Alone, and I was just like, okay, this is just.
Why didn't you rap with
This
it?
kid is amazing. Oh my God, that's the same thing Nate said. You know, because it was Superfly on the keys. Boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom. I said, what the fuck is going on? I said, keep on that. Let him go all the way. Back then, you play it all the way to the end of the song.
Yeah.
Because it's different things you'll hit. And then he hit him with the boom, doom, 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 doom. Then he said, boom, doom, 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 doom. I said, this is a hit.
This is a hit.
I feel like Dr. Dre. I'm Dr. Dre right now. A nigga can't tell me shit. The motherfucker
For the
tried to
record,
come into the room. I said, nigga, do you want me to call Suge? Get your motherfucking ass up. I'm Dr. Dre, nigga. I'm Dr. Dre right now, man. Get the fuck out. I'm Snoop. Go on now.
Everybody get the fuck out.
Superfly's playing. And he's about Superfly. He just looked. I said, oh my God.
is this
I
your
said,
first
I made a
beat?
hit. Yeah, and it wasn't for Nate.
Who was it for?
I just made the beat.
So
It
you
wasn't
just
for nobody.
You made it on the spot just
I
because
just
you wanted to know how to make beats.
I was just making beats, and I was like, oh, like I did the record for Tupac, Tattoo Tears.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? So I was just making beats. So I had a flock of beats I was making. I got Superfly in. When Superfly did all that other shit, we already had Nate's verse on it. But it was just the bass line and the drums. And then, you know, Nate heard it and was like, no, I think we did lay majority of it with the Superfly keys. And then Nate heard it and was like, okay. So, Kurupt, when do I lay my verse? I said, shit. Jesus, I'm thinking to myself personally, Nate, I'm finna make a Nate Dogg record. I'm a producer. Okay? No, I'm really thinking this inside. Outside,
I'm Dre. You don't shut that goddamn door.
Hey, man, outside, I was like, you know, go ahead, Nate. Go on. He was like, all right, let me write to it. I say, go on. Inside, though, I'm like, I'm a producer. So after Nate laid the majority of it, he was like, look, Kurupt, you know, you should lay a verse on this. I was like, no. I'm a producer, Nate.
Oh, so you had producer hat on. That's the reason
Yeah, I'm
why.
a producer now.
Got it,
Now, you
got
know
it.
what'd be bomb? Well, before I did that, as we was ending it, you know, Nate was doing, it was the end. And I said, you know what'll be tight, Nate? Because we was thinking about the ending. And I hit him with the will I be left alone, all alone, on my own? Will I be left alone, all alone, on my own. Nate said, I love that. I said, go do it, Nate. And he laid it. Will I be left alone? I said, ugh, all alone. On my own. I said, ew, I'm a producer, cat. I'm a producer, cat. And then Nate said, so Kurupt, do a verse. I need a Kurupt verse on here. I said, no, Nate, I'm a producer now. Now, you know what'll really be bomb? If we got Snoop on it. That 213 shit. Nate was like, you right. I swear to God, Nate got Snoop on there. I said, God damn me.
A producer.
I'm Dre.
Because you can't. This is gonna win.
Yeah.
Nate Dogg and Snoop Dogg.
This the formula right
produced
here.
by
Yeah.
Kurupt.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Man, fuck rapping. I'm like, man, fuck rapping, man. I'm making beats.
I'm so glad to hear this story because
Did
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, did you
That
get
was
to the
funny.
extent of coming up with a producer name at that point, or were you just gonna still go by Kurupt?
Kurupt.
That's it.
I want all my credit.
Man,
Kurupt the producer.
I was like, man, Kurupt.
Oh, that's fire.
I didn't take advantage of it though. I should have just pushed that line as production.
But you said you did another one with Pac. How many other
Tattoo Tears.
Tattoo Tears? Any other ones that you can recall that
Dog Food album. I made So Much Style.
really?
Yeah, and then I was just like, it's a lot of work.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well, yeah,
Kurupt.
that's how it works. Yeah.
You gotta have fun with it. I was having fun with it at first, but then it's like, I want the mic.
Man.
I'm an
That
MC.
is-
Yeah,
that
I gotta
is
get back to
phenomenal.
Mic, man. Nigga.
You ever
I
thought
could do
about-
both? But it was like, I don't know.
You wasn't doing it as much as Daz was because he was
Oh,
locked in.
Delmar loves it. He
Yeah.
loves both.
Yeah.
And me personally, I just was going through inner demons as well, growing up.
Yeah.
Growing up, having children, and wasn't finding the joy like Delmar was. Daz was having the joy in it. Warren G was just loved it. And Dr. Dre, but, I was going through things where, it just wasn't that much fun to me.
Yeah.
Did you? Is it true that you tried to get a Jerry curl? You tried to grow Jerry curl and that shit was burning your scalp and you had to rinse it out. Daz told me this story.
What?
You ever see those things? Because I'm from Philly, right? We had these things. They was white.
Oh, the dan what's it called? Lily, the lily flower,
willows, whatever that shit.
dandelions.
No, dandelions is the yellow thing.
Okay, so
The yellow thing?
I know what you're talking about.
the white,
The white ones, yeah.
and they just
Yep.
yeah. So everybody wanted to be like Snoop. Daz wanted to be like his cousin. Everybody wanted to be like Dogg. Dogg got braids. Everybody's got braids.
Right.
It worked for Delmar. It didn't work for me.
Right.
So I permed my hair. Okay? And my shit went up and down. Okay? It did not work for a nigga like me. Okay? I said,
Wait,
What did
shit.
Cedric say?
What happened?
It just didn't quite.
What happened?
I had to have.
What went wrong?
Don't get me to lying.
What went wrong?
What Daz and them said was I left it in too long.
Oh.
And I was like, wait, how will I leave it? How far I left it in for too long for?
So what happened?
Because, because I put it in at the same time.
If y'all did it, look.
And y'all took y'all's out.
Oh, you didn't take your shit out.
Oh,
And nobody told me to take it out. I came and I was like, so when I take this out, they was like, you still got that shit in?
Oh,
Dad
shit.
said, man, take that out right now. I took that motherfucking shit out. Thank God it ain't just my hair and leave, because, that shit could take your hair away.
Oh,
That
man.
motherfucker, I washed it out, boom. My hair said, yeah.
Damn.
I say, God
This ain't for
damn.
me.
It was straight. And I was like, this ain't for me. Yeah, this ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay. And cut this shit. I just had to just
Go get
wear
the
a hat.
taper. Yeah.
wear a hat because wasn't no barbers on the road at that. We was on the road.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken, I think we was on the road. I don't know. I know I couldn't get a haircut right then and there. I had to ride it out with that motherfucking bullet, pull it in a bundle, just put the hat on.
He said you still got that shit in your head. Damn.
Supposed to take it out.
They did you wrong, Kurupt.
Look, man, they got me good, man. That's the thing about the Long Beach niggas. They'll get you good, nigga. Then they'll be looking at you like, why'd you do that?
Hey, man, why?
You supposed to be the homie.
Right. That was the homie.
Right. That's them looking out.
That is it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They like, well, you all right? Your hair ain't fall out, did it?
Oh my God.
Be like, you motherfucker, you. Boom. So, yeah, that happened.
Now I'm curious. I want to kind of go back just a second, man, because we talked about Pac. You obviously had a relationship with Big as well, and when everything was going down, this is obviously prior to Pac passing. Did you ever have a chance to have a conversation with Big, or feel like the mediator between what was going on, or were you just kind of caught up in the moment?
What was going on?
With the East Coast, West Coast shit that was happening.
Oh, okay. So did I what?
Were you being, because let me ask you like this. You and Big were cool, right? You and Big had a relationship. You and Pac had a relationship.
Right.
Were you ever at any moment trying to play mediator, be like, man, look, y'all,
Hell no.
this don't need to happen.
No.
And why not?
Why would I?
I mean, because if you cool with one person and cool with somebody else,
I was a kid.
Yeah.
got you.
And even as an adult, I still wouldn't do that. They grown.
Mm-hmm.
They grown.
That shit ain't my
What you
business.
gonna do with these grown men? Get in the middle, you'll be knocked out.
Got it.
Let's just keep it real, man.
I feel that.
Sit your ass down and shut the fuck up. Let these grown men handle it. That's what you do when your friends have hiccups or headaches. Okay? You could talk to one, you could talk to the other, but, other than that, cuz, they're grown.
Stay out of it.
You let their ass be, cuz. Watch the movie.
Where were you when you first heard the beat for Weak and Freak It? Were you in the studio with Cat, or like when you first heard it? Like, take me there.
Wow. I mean, that was one of those times, too, Ed, where a nigga was just like, damn, I made it.
When you first heard the beat. Damn.
The drums, that was cool. But when he played that bass line, boom, 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 boom. Wait, hold on, play it back. Okay, boom, 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 boom. I said, ooh, boom, boom, boom. I said, oh shit. Boom, 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 boom. I said, damn. I'm like, he probably gonna get this to Snoop.
This ain't for me.
Because I don't get the winners like that.
You got enough winners though, Kurupt.
Man, remember this is Corruption. This is my first.
Yeah, it's 97, 98.
Wham. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna get this to Snoop. But we was, this is my session for my solo album, so I was like, because the motherfucker will leave with that shit next to he'd be like, that record ain't available no more.
Facts.
Cat didn't do that, he stayed solid with it and gave me my life changer.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Snoop, Dr. Dre, Battle Cat, Daz Fred Wreck gave me life changers. Things that just changed my life. These records, this music. And when I first heard it, my pen went nuts. And all I was thinking about was being fly and sharp. I really didn't want to cuss a lot. I really didn't want to. I wanted to be a star. Yeah. It made me feel like a star.
Yeah.
So I was like, I didn't want to be from L.A. I didn't want to be from Philly. I didn't want to be from anywhere. I wanted to be
Just be
a star.
Yeah.
I'm worldwide.
So when you went into when you were writing the record, you went into it with the mindset like, this is one of the ones that this is gonna take me to where I need to be.
Exactly.
Got you. I got that.
The beginning of my solo career with A&M, John McClain gave me an opportunity in A&M own deal and my own record label. Joe Marone, Tyrone, Freddie, and all our folks over at Entra. I had my own Entra team and everything is so big. Inga was chasing me around the limousine. Kimora is in the Range Rover.
Oh my God.
Inga, get over here, get over here. She said, no, I'm a Gilly. I'm a Gilly. We in the A&M parking lot.
Wait, that's a true story?
Hell yeah.
I thought that was a myth. I thought that was a true story.
Oh, she was so mad at me, man. You know, she just, I just want to talk to you. Come here.
Hell no.
I know that trick.
That's a black woman.
Man, go on, man. No, it's Inga. Fuck the black woman bullshit and all the rest of that shit, man. It's Inga.
Right.
Okay, man. Marshan, nigga, she ain't playing no game. Go on, lady, go on. She said, oh, I'm a lady. Okay, yeah. She come, I'm just
gone
around the limo. And Kimora over here. Kimora is like,
Wait, which Kimora?
Russell's ex-wife.
Oh, okay. So she's trying to get Foxy back in the car.
Hell yeah. She's the one brought her there. Fuck, man. You know, A&M ain't opening their gates for shit. They're going to open it for Kimora and Inga.
Facts.
Bow. She come in. They can do. She jumps out. Ricky. Just start running towards the nigga. I'm like, hold on now. You know, get in. She like, come here. I just want to talk to you. You know, won't? No. You know, Kimora like, Foxy, come here. And it's like, Kimora, get her, man. She you won't. Every time she comes in, I'm just, stop, man. Okay?
Like Baby D chasing Cube around.
Oh, my mama. around with Baby Ing.
So wait. So wait.
talk to me
Hold
about?
on, real quick. I gotta, because I just want to clarify. So you was at the studio.
With that lady.
You was at the studio.
No, I was at A&M Records.
Oh, you was at the record. Okay, you was at the label.
Yeah.
You was at the label. Kimora Lee Simmons brought
Foxy.
Foxy to the label
To come talk.
to come see you.
Right.
But they was on some confrontation though.
Kimora and Russell and all of them, they love me, man.
But they was on. But she brought her there to confront you about some shit that
Hell
y'all.
no. She wanted to talk with her. No, she wanted to talk with Kurupt.
Got you.
I need to go, Kimora. I want to talk with him, and we just disagreeing right now, and okay, Foxy, I'm gonna take you there right now. You and Kurupt are gonna be fine. Y'all just, me and Russell go through the same shit.
That's how. Yeah.
It's
gonna be okay.
And you said the wrong shit and triggered her, and it was.
We argued. I mean, we was in a relationship. What do? You win some, you lose some. It's up, it's down. It's high, you cold. I wasn't out fucking with no hoes and shit. She wasn't out with no niggas like that. We had that real relationship there. We wasn't doing the shit we was doing later. But you know what I'm saying? So, she came. They said it. Big Reg. He said, Foxy's here, right? I'm like, what are you talking about?
Foxy,
What you mean she here?
Here, like where?
Where?
Yeah, here like where?
Like where?
Where's here?
Because I was in the limo, chopping it up.
Who was you chopping up with, Kurupt?
It's a bitch. And as I'm chopping it up, no, I wasn't chopping it with a bitch, but I was just, I was on the phone.
Yeah, all right.
You did. And I said, where's she at? He said, right there.
Oh shit!
Shit.
I was like, oh, click.
Shit, crazy.
Click.
I look up.
I gotta go.
English coming. Shoom. The Range Rover's over there. I'm in the limo. The Range Rover. So you just ain't gonna answer my phone call? This way. We got that face, man. She go this way. She comes. She's doing the run now. So I just, I got more energy than you. I'm a boy. Stop. You ain't never gonna catch me. She go back at you can't get me. You're never gonna catch me.
You ain't never gonna catch me, baby D.
Little lady.
I really wish somebody had. I wish cell phones were. Like,
Where's the security camera footage from this?
See, Mike Epps had Baby D. I had Little Lady.
That's right.
Yeah, Little Lady. You never gonna catch me, Little Lady.
Oh,
I'll go this way. Just stop. And then Kimura just said, Kurupt, Foxy, y'all tripping. I'm like, man,
Get your girl, man.
right here, go this way. Whoop wop. And then next thing you know, we ended up working it out. So it was all good. But
That's
these
funny.
experiences is crazy.
That's an amazing story. I want to talk about like a couple of the features that you. Oh, you want to go to the?
I want to know about calling out names.
Okay,
man.
yeah.
I want to get to it because there's one thing that I did realize. Like, I was going back and playing back. Everybody calls it a DMX diss when it's really only one line that goes against DMX, right? Motherfuck D, motherfucking M. Only X I know is Exhibit or RBX, right? But it's still garnered as one of the greatest diss records,
For sure,
right, out there.
but it's not aimed at.
But it's not. Yeah, it's not. It just sounds like Kurupt was fed up with some shit.
Kurupt was tripping.
You know what I'm saying?
He was just on everybody. Yeah.
So, but I want to walk through the same way you did We Can Freak It. I want you to walk through the moment of creating that song. Where were you at? What was going on? What was the thing that triggered to say, man, fuck, I got to get this off?
I found out that some things are better left alone.
I feel that.
Yeah, Earl is
Respect.
gone, you know what I'm saying? So, I really don't like to get in tune
Respect.
with that there. And I was fortunate enough to squash my beef with D before he passed away. Get that straight and squash it with Ja Rule and a bunch of.
I remember you said you saw him in the
everybody.
airport or something.
Yeah.
Y'all chopped it up, and that was
Me
cool.
and DMX, yep.
That was cool.
My brother Hump saw him, came to me like, man, DMX right over there. I talked to him, man. He was like, what? Tell Kurupt, come over here, man. Fuck with him. I was like, for real? I went over there and we both missed our flights.
Wow.
That's God.
We went and had a shot, another shot, chopping up this game, laughed the whole evening through. Next thing you know, we said, wait. We looked at our shit. I missed my flight. I missed my shit too, man. Fuck the flights. Just kept having a good time and caught the later flight.
That's fire.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so, yeah.
That's where I kind of wanted to go with it. Not highlighting the bullshit, but kind of the fact that you guys were as men accountable and be able to kind of like sit that out and talk through that, right? And I know that's not an easy thing to go through, right? But what's interesting about that too, as we were talking about that, or as I heard that story, we were talking to Daz, and he said when you guys had your issue, you guys saw each other at an amusement park, out of all places,
Right.
and squashed your beef there. And it was like, that's fire. Like nobody hears that. You know what I'm saying?
California Disney.
California Disney of all places.
I was at Disneyland.
Uh-huh.
He was at California Disney. And Snoopy called me. This is when I was went back to Deathrow. And Dogg just called out the blue and said, it's time to come home. And I was like, damn. For real? Like, I didn't think I would be accepted back because I went nuts.
Yeah.
And Dogg was like, man, fuck all that. It's time to come home. Kingpin. And that's when I knew, oh, shit. And I told Suge, okay, I'm finna go. I love you. I'm finna go back with Snoop.
I'm out.
I'm finna go see the dog. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? And Suge said, make sure you get paid and handle your shit.
That's real.
Boom. And I boned out.
It wasn't no like paperwork and like all that kind of extra shit where you had to like. Did you ever put in a 2-week notice?
What happened?
That was a 2-week notice.
You
Like,
have to
hey,
put
look,
in a 2-week notice to leave Death Row.
Dog is called.
Oh, well, no, I ain't had no paperwork when I went back.
Oh, okay.
I was the president. He gave me a presidential position. And, wasn't no paperwork needed for that. You do your thing. Simon would just give me some cheese to do my thing and help develop these artists.
Right.
I wasn't president of Death Row like he's the CEO and the president. I was more or less about artist development.
Yeah, helping out artists.
Residential artist development type of shit. I help develop artists. You know what I'm saying? So, everybody blew it up like he's the president of Death Row and shit, and that ain't what Simon gave me. He just gave me the opportunity and gave me some cheese to help develop the artists that he had. So, you know, nothing. I'm finna go back with Dogg. He was like, make sure you get paid. And you stay safe and be good.
So, and that's another thing I want to highlight because you hear all these, the stories about Suge, right? That's not too favorable. Yeah. But the fact that he was, on that time, just like, yo, do your thing, get paid, wash your hands from the situation. I mean, to me, that I look at that because we hear all the stories and what gets highlighted is the bullshit and the negativity. But I like the fact that you said that, you know what I'm saying? Because people don't, I don't think people really know that part of the story.
What story they know?
I mean, they know the bullshit. They know this. They know the negativity that surrounds Deathrow. They know the beefs. They know all the bullshit, but they don't hear like whenever you hear the good side, it kind of gets washed under the bridge. Yeah. So it's like I just want to make sure that people understand. Like, yo, okay, it was no bad blood. Like it was cool when you
told him I'm leaving, and it was like, all right, do your thing, get paid.
Boom. That was basically it. Yeah.
I want to talk about the night because you was there on stage. It was you, Snoop. It was everybody. Gas. I think Game was there.
It was outside.
It was the night that Kendrick had a show, and Snoop went on stage. And the video now is probably not as circulated as it was when we was coming up doing our radio show initially. Mm-hmm. But it was just like one of the biggest moments I think in hip hop ever for us, for our generation. Is when Snoop he was like, Kendrick was on stage crying and y'all hugging him and he's crying. And Snoop is like, we giving you the torch. Like, you got to go run with that motherfucker. Do you remember that night on stage?
Indeed.
I just want to know from your perspective what that was like because I feel like a lot of the OGs they get a rap for like, oh, y'all don't embrace people. I've seen you jump on records with people who didn't deserve a Kurupt feature. Just me being honest. Just me being honest. I'm just being totally transparent. And I've seen you do shows for people who don't deserve a Kurupt show. I've seen you perform, and you do a full show. It ain't like you half-ass it. It ain't like I'm gonna do the 5-minute joint for you. Nah, you do the shit. Yeah, right. And so I just wanted to go back to that. From your POV, go back to that night.
Well, when you see someone that you've actually was a part of their development, their growth, because I only had a little bit of time with Kendrick, but it mattered. J-Rock is really the main one.
Yeah.
With Kendrick. And there's so many others that was just there for him, but, like Rakim was to me, it's that blueprint. He had a Kurupt blueprint. And then Terrace Martin is who connected me with Kendrick and J-Rock. And then we just was nonstop with each other. And we fed each other. We fed each other lyrics. We fed each other styles. We fed each other. So when I seen Dr. Dre, and Dr. Dre was up top, and Snoopy, Game, everybody, all of us was on stage, and Dogg passed the torch to my killer. Breathtaking. I don't even know if everybody knew that this was my killer. It was irrelevant whether they knew or not. This was my killer, one of my killers. Made it. Got the respect of the entire coast. That was a part of Gotti training. Gotti inspired. Kurupt inspired. Hello.
Do you remember like some of the things, like some of the sessions or some of the like conversations that y'all had leading up to that?
Hell yeah. What you finna lay? What you saying? Ooh, okay, yeah, I got mine right here.
What you finna say?
Let's go. You know what I'm saying? And that's like look, like I made a record with Kendrick where I threw it out there, the whole Muslim on pork line. And then Kendrick's on that record. Then he threw it in the Control record.
Yeah.
And everybody got mad at him.
Yeah.
I'm the one who said that shit, nigga. I'm important like the Pope. I'm the king of New York. I'm live from South Central. I'm a Muslim on pork. Cause I'm the worst, my nigga. I'm just horrible. You understand me, man? I'm a Muslim on pork, nigga. I'm trash, okay? I'm just fucking trash, okay? So don't fuck with me, man.
Bars.
Don't fuck with me, man. I'm trash, nigga.
What are the things what sets Kurupt off? Just as an individual, as a person, like what's some of the things that just annoy you? Because I feel like you're a nice person, right? But
Well, thank you.
when you cross that line, it can get there. You know what I'm saying? What are some of the things that just kind of like just trigger you?
Irritate.
Just irritate the hell out of Kurupt.
Bullies. I just really can't stand a bully. People that's just bullies, my nigga. They just be poking the bear and pulling the tail of the tiger type of niggas. You know what I'm saying? And these punk ass bitches, like, that play this game. Everybody wants to be a victim type of punk bitch. Everybody playing a game, man. The bitches is victims, and the nigga wants to be super crip, super hard.
Super hard, yeah.
Just bully, my nigga. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? And the victim girl, I don't like that. It's something funny about it. Everybody can't be the victim, lady. And everybody can't be super hard like that, cuz. You can't be super crip. Everybody can't be super crip. There's no super crip. It's just not. Okay? And everybody can't be the victim. You're going to fuck it up for real victims because nobody's going to believe you because you're always trying to be a victim. No. You know what I'm saying? Because there's real victims out there, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, everybody that really just pokes the bear, man, and pulls the tail of the tiger because, there's real shit out there going on. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Too much shit to be worried about.
Too much shit to be worried about. Coming around, acting like this and acting like that, and they come, I'm like, cuz, please. That's why I stay out the way.
I feel that.
You see what I'm saying? Because I'll be honest, all those things irritate me. So if I'm not around,
Can't get set off.
I can't be irritated.
Right.
Yeah, I got a great wife. My wife, I just post with my wife and my children. Stay out the way.
Stay out the way.
Records.
Yeah. Out the way records.
Yeah, I got to get paid to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm finna go to the bathroom right now. Okay. I got to get paid.
Now,
Babe, give me $100.
one of those
Right now.
one of those moments, man. It's been circulated around the internet. I want to know your reaction to the Vlad interview now. Now that you've kind of like some time has went by, how do you view it? Do you look at it as like, oh no, some shit had to be said, or is it more of like, damn, okay, I probably shouldn't have had that moment?
One moment.
The
I'm sorry.
the greatest
greatest.
we call the greatest radio drop of all time.
Oh yeah,
for our
remember I
show.
played it for we use it on the radio.
Man.
We don't.
Come on.
No, hold on. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it.
Man,
Hold on.
my
Let me hit
bad.
it.
I get it now. Okay.
Let me hit
We
it.
got to say it now.
Hold on. Let me hit it. Hold on.
We don't want.
Hold on. We don't. No. Hold on.
Oh, you fucking it up.
I'm fucking it up. No, I need to give me the beginning.
We don't want your streets, cuz. We like ours, cuz.
Ours. We don't want your fucking streets.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
We don't want your fucking streets.
And
we
I
like ours, cuz.
Ours. Yo, when I tell you we ran that night after night after night after night, that was the greatest drop ever.
Hey, I'll be honest though, you know what I'm saying? I was angry, but I was having fun with Vlad.
Yeah.
He just got me upset. I told him, man, don't bring up the Kendrick shit.
One first question,
Yeah, don't bring up the Kendrick shit, man. You know, let Kendrick breathe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want to jump on his heels. Is like, for what?
This is my line.
I'm the one you should be upset at.
Right.
If you ain't gonna be upset at me, don't be mad at the boy. You know, he's shining right now.
Yeah.
He said it, so what? The only people need to be upset is the people he was talking about. He ain't talking about you, so shut the fuck up. Right. You know what I'm saying? Handle it.
So, but you don't. But
He brought it up.
he brought it up.
It didn't work.
But that to
But
me,
I calmed it down though, didn't I? I was like, nah, I'm just playing. You know,
With the
calmed
waves.
it down.
Yeah, with the waves. But you know that people don't look at the whole thing. They just take the excerpt and go with that. So it's like that's what a lot of people see. But I always wondered what your reaction would be or is to it years later. But nah, you just having fun with them, so it makes sense.
I was just, I was actually fed up, man. Just leave shit be, man. Because, you bring the real one out of a nigga. And then I had to catch myself because, this is all fun. You know what I'm saying? So I told him, nah, I'm just fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Because he already knew. I said already, let's not bring up the Kendrick shit. Let Kendrick breathe. Let's have a great interview.
Right.
I feel that.
Because I already know at that time it was so hot, the topic, and I know you want to bring it up, but let's try and have a great interview without doing the easy route.
Yeah.
We ain't got to take the easy route and go to that subject right there because, you already know my history, okay?
You'll go there.
Come on, cuz. You already know. That's what I'm telling cuz. Like, don't do that, cuz. I don't need no motherfucking Kurupt in the East Coast shit, man. You already know that. I don't need you involved. None of the homies in it. Kendrick, nobody. Kendrick said it. I said it first.
Let him shine.
You want to ask me about Kendrick? You want to ask me about me? How you gonna go to cuz before you go to me?
Don't poke the bear.
You just playing the game, cuz. Name dropping. Get out of here.
I want to get to some history right here though. November 16th, 1999. Streets is a Mother releases, the same day 2001 releases. And I remember that day so vividly because I went to school in Long Beach, right? I went to school to St. Anthony Catholic School in Long Beach in between Poly and Wilson, right? And all the homies, we was all waiting for your album to drop, right? And so much so that one of my cousins, he was living with us at the time, and when the album dropped, I'm banging Streets is a Mother. We banging that shit, right? I was one of the first ones out of the homies that had a car, so I'm like, I'm driving to that shit. And my cousin like, yo, you check out the Dre album? I said, nah, I'm on Kurupt right now. I'm on Kurupt shit. Playing your shit back to back to back. But talk about that time, that album getting dropped, both those albums getting dropped the same day. Was it an intentional thing to kind of like bring awareness to both projects, or like what was, kind of walk us through that moment for you?
I mean, it was amazing. Kurupt was pretty hot then.
Bro, what?
On fire, bro.
Extremely hot.
On fire.
Girls on
Dr.
pause?
Dre was finna drop his album. We had a song that was on both of our albums at that time.
Housewife.
Yep.
I was a housewife.
And it was said that Dr. Dre wants, because his album, The Chronic, was going to drop after my album. And then it was said that Dr. Dre going to drop the same day as your album. So I was like, damn, this is amazing. Damn. Dr. Dre's going to drop when my shit drop. That was such a compliment. Because my company said, Kurupt, you're so on fire right now. Dr. Dre's gonna drop his album on the same day we drop ours. Because there's nothing else that can come after these albums.
Bro.
Hey, nothing else can come after Streets is a Mother and The Chronic. Nothing else.
Bro.
So Dr. Dre said, you know what? I don't want to go after Streets is a Mother. Him and Jimmy was like, we dropping on the same day as Kurupt, and that way we just clean house.
Yeah, I love that.
You gonna buy one, you buy the other
Both,
one.
yep.
Let's go for it, ballers.
Yeah.
And other than that, you'll pick one of these great albums, which we're both a part of. Either way is pushing the same line.
Yeah.
You buy the Chronic, Kurupt's on it. You buy Streets is a Mother, Dr. Dre's on it. You pick any album of these two that's clogged the game up, like fucking chitlins and bad toast. Okay? And you still get Dr. Dre and Kurupt. That was brilliant.
One of the things that I really appreciated, because this is a young teenage Chuck Dizzle, you know, wanting to do radio, right? Like wanting to just aspire to be on. I'm listening to 92.3 The Beat. I'm listening to Power 106 at the time. And the fact that you had the Baker Boys and Julio G on a skit, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, this is just, I mean, everything that it satisfied everything from the young consumer at the time for me, man. It's one of those classics for sure, man.
You know, that's Daz. I'll be honest. You know, the thing was, Corruption, I just wanted to give it up for my roots. Did I say that?
You got it.
My
Roots.
I'm just such a nigga. Okay? Give it up for my roots. Which was, you know, the East Coast and the West Coast. This is what made Kurupt. That's the first album, Giving Back. The second album, I wanted to give back again. I wanted to give back to my brother, Daz, and give him the second album that he produced, where he gets all credit. Full credit and a whole ball of wax. First album was Dog Food. The second album was Streets is a Mother. Well, Revenge, Retaliation, and Get Back.
Right.
Streets is a Mother as an actual producer, not the star or anything. You actually produced this entire project from top to bottom, and he got everybody. Put them on the wham. You know what I'm saying? And brought me Fred Wreck.
Phenomenal.
Daz brought me Fred Wreck, which brought Who Ride With Us and represent that, GC. Daz brought Fred Wreck to the table, and then after that, we made Space Boogie. Fred Wreck, I gave him his opportunity to produce a whole album.
Space Boogie, Smoke Odyssey.
Yep.
Indeed.
I still go back and forth which one is my favorite between Streets is a Mother and Space Odyssey.
It's not
like
close.
One day. No. For me.
Okay.
Me personally. I have my personal favorites between both projects. Is you know, you had Quick on the production on there as well too, right? Or Quick he was featured on there, but
Yeah.
bro, that was, man,
Can't go wrong.
nigga. Come on now.
With a Butch on the hook.
Shout out to Butch Cass.
Yeah, that shit was on bang. I said, what?
Yeah.
I wanna ask you about a couple of features before we let you go. You was on Carter 2 with Wayne on Locked and Loaded.
I had to do it.
Track 8. I always did, bruh. I'm telling you, dog. Some of these tracks and some of these, like, I know where I was at, what was going on. I was in college when that shit dropped.
And Wayne,
Number 8.
Wayne said, man,
How did you and Wayne link up?
well, you know, Baby and Slim is my killers.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I was fucking with them, period. So, you know, Wayne was like, you know, I want Kurupt on my whoop wop. Wayne basically said, Kurupt, come on, let's go.
So y'all was in the studio together.
Hell yeah.
Word.
And Wayne said, look, this is one of my favorite records. I want you to do this on it. Now, I said favorite records. Okay, he wasn't talking about his record. He was talking about what he wanted me to flip. We won, and then we shot that BB gun, and they lost, which is from This Is Dog Pound for Life. This is Dog Pound. Nigga, I just don't give a fuck. That's where it's from.
Wow.
And Wayne loved that record. This is Dog Pound for Life.
Mm.
And he said it's the BB gun part. He really loved it. So he was like, do that on this hook. So I just did that.
Bet.
Locked and load. We won. And the bass line emulates
The song.
DPG for Life. So I was like, wow. And it made it. I'm like, damn, that made it.
Track 8.
Motherfucking
Hear
right.
me?
Then we did like Father Like Son. Me and Daz on there.
Yep.
So, we just kept it rolling with them because, we cash money billionaires, bitch.
So then also I wanted to ask you about Change the Game remix.
Wow.
Because when we had Daz on, he was like, yo, I actually think they did that. He got paid or something. I don't know what happened. You might want to look into that. But but when they took they sampled that, I guess, from Serial Killer. But
They sampled what?
the first part that's Psycho,
Did Daz say they sampled it?
Yeah, he said they referenced the serial killer on
from the was it Jay-Z? The Jay-Z part.
He said they sampled it?
Yeah. It's something. It was a whole thing, and it went crazy. Wow. And then Daz hit us up like, "Yo, good looking out." I don't know what happened. I ain't never asked him.
Daz did it live.
Huh?
Daz did it live.
He did it live.
All of that was live. We was at the studio in New York.
So the
Jigga.
So y'all was okay. That's what I wanted to get to because to me to Change the Game remix was kind of like it wasn't a posse cut, but it was, if that makes sense.
Change the Game was a posse cut. And this is why I love Jay, because he could have got anybody. He was like, I already did a record with Snoop. This is what makes him so amazing. He likes to do different shit. So it's like, I already got a record with Snoop. On this one, I went to Dog Pound. Well, how about we get Dr. Dre? No. I could get a record with Dre anytime. I went to Dog Pound on this. Because this reminds me of some Dog Pound shit.
Don't.
Some Dog Pound shit. It's Rick Rock on the beat.
Shout out to Rick Rock.
He was like, I think the Dog Pound on here. Boom. Flew us out to New York.
Oh, he reached out and flew y'all out there for that.
Hell yeah. We was at Rockefeller Studios.
That's fire.
Beanie.
Shout out to Beans.
Beanie popped up with Freeway.
What y'all doing? What's going on?
What y'all working on?
What y'all working on? Hold on.
Hell no. He popped up with Freeway. Had Freeway hit studio to studio. Freeway wasn't signed. Just the first time Freeway came to Rockefeller.
Really?
That's when we did the Change the Game remix. First time
Serious?
Freeway came around. Pow. Beans took him studio to studio. He just let off.
That's crazy.
Okay, cool. Next studio. Me and Dad laid our verses already, so I went to the couch and went to sleep. I was hammering off of that. Back then, it was Hennessy.
Okay.
Hen Rock.
Okay.
I went night on that couch.
Woke up and there was a whole song done.
So, yeah, I already laid my verse. We did the Psycho Like Nose and did everything. They was doing that mix to it and all the rest of it. And they was just rapping and having fun. Boom. Beans jump in to the Jigga session. Because he hit all the other studios in Rockefeller. So he took him to Jay. Freeway was on fire, nigga. Stupid.
I remember people was afraid of Freeway back in the day. Like they didn't want to rap with him. Is there anybody?
Connection.
Huh?
It's in that Philly connection.
Is there anybody that you ever rap with that made you rewrite a verse?
Jigga said, Daz, go get Kurupt.
On that song? Or just a joke?
Man, that song is done. Remember, he was hitting studio to studio to studio.
Oh,
Then
gotcha,
he took him into the studio where Jay was at. Freeway spilt that shit. Wop, wop, whoop, serving it.
He's like,
I need
my beer.
I need a hitter on here.
Jay said,
hold my beer.
Daz, go get Kurupt. I'm asleep on the couch. Woke me up. Hey, man, Jay wants you. Man. What, nigga? Wipe the cold from my eyes. See who's this paging me and why. Man, Jay wants you, man. They got a new rapper, man. A new rapper, new MC, man. It's hard. Jay just wants you to bust with him, you know. Really? Let's go.
That's what I do.
So you heard Freeway's verse first.
No, he just heard Freeway rapping. He went on the
He's
song.
the man.
Yeah.
Right? Freeway went. I went in there and then Jay said, ooh, yeah. Bean said, man, it's free from the house. He from Philly. What's going on? I was like, what's up, Beans? What's happening? What y'all doing in here, cuz? What's going on? Jay was just like, ooh. And play the beat. Free said, look, he went. Okay. You know me, I'm all freestyles. I ain't got no written for you, nigga. I'm tell you what's happening now. I just went freestyle. And then I'll be honest, it was just like with Snoop. He was Trump. He had this new style of shit. Give me something that came in the game, something. But then it'd be odd because he would stop differently, and then he started a whole new part. I'm like, oh, this nigga, what he trying to do? Is that how you feel? Oh my God! And then I start busting my shit on the. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah. we talking
I'm
the same,
with you.
We talking the same language.
I'm with yes.
Yeah.
What else you go? Where else you going? And he goes somewhere else. I'm going there too. I'm with you, man. Man, me and Free, when it was done, Free was like, man, I fucks with you, Kurupt, man. I was like, man, I fuck with you. I've never heard this shit. It's been a long time. I ain't heard that shit. You understand me? And I've been around the greats, man. But this guy's flow was just unorthodox, awkward, Philadelphia shit. I said, damn, cuz what? Woke me up. I said, damn.
That's fire.
Yeah, that was fire. Free was fire, my
That's
nigga.
dope. That's so dope.
Yeah, and I made it.
Man.
Okay, because his shit was unorthodox, nigga. You go in there playing games, you're done.
It's a rap. Getting your
Yeah,
head
it's a
cut
rap,
off.
nigga, man.
That's so dope, bro.
that was
That's
fun.
all I needed. I'm good.
I got one question as a father, man. What dad advice do you have for myself as a father and other fathers out there? You know, I know you take that role serious.
Have patience with your kids. I just bumped heads with my daughter Mary, not too long ago, a couple days ago. And, you know, God says that you need to be patient with the youth, sturdy and stern, but patient. Because remember, they're youth. You was a child before yourself. My kids are grown. All my children are grown besides my daughter, Jalissa. But you got to have patience because I didn't have patience, and that's where it falters. You know, so just have patience. How old is your child?
One is 5, and the other one just turned 6 months. So I got some time.
So I'm gonna give you the best advice a father can give another father. Okay, good luck.
Well, thank you, Kurupt.
Yeah.
Man,
I love Kurupt, bro.
I'm just saying, you
Yeah,
know,
no, it's
and
a lot.
enjoy,
Yeah.
enjoy the times, and have patience. Even at this age that they are there, just have patience, man. Because remember this: they are you, girl or boy. They are you, and congratulations, by the way,
thank you, man. Appreciate that.
because you're a newbie.
Yeah. Oh,
Facts.
yeah. It's early for me, man. I'm doing the
And no
timetable
spankings,
now.
man. Don't give no
No
fucking
spankings?
Spank.
Why
Hell
not?
no.
Why not?
You be beating your kids?
I don't be beating my kid. No, I'm just saying. Like, why not? When it gets to the point,
Of what?
I'm just saying. So when it comes to discipline, what methods do you? What do you?
Kurupt write a verse.
What are you doing? Why are you doing it? Do you want to get to it? Then why would you do it?
So I gotta start rapping. I gotta start rapping to my son. But no, but like honestly, what methods work for you in terms of disciplining your kids?
The children's
Yes.
mother?
Yeah, me and my wife.
Excellent. You're the good cop.
Okay.
Let her be bad cop.
Let her be bad.
Hell yeah. Babe, handle it.
Because he on the
Look, you handle it.
But when does it come time that, that male role has to kind of step in and, kind of correct
Well,
it?
definitely not around those ages. I'll tell you that much. You really ain't needed till they start getting to the double digits.
Got it.
Those single digits, it's like, moms, you got to handle that.
Okay.
Because they don't, this right here, it's heavy-handed.
Yeah.
And if you pop that ass, then we'll be doing this podcast via. You know what I'm saying? This whole motherfucker will be via, nigga. Yeah,
Going through the glass.
Hey, head will be out.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll be in.
Broadcasting live
Zoom. It'll be
from behind the
wall. Behind the walls. Yeah, I'm telling you, because nowadays it don't work.
Yeah,
Discipline we used to get is over.
Yeah. Oh no, my grandma would for sure be in jail.
Yeah.
If she wasn't gone, she'd be in jail.
Man, my mama made me go pick the weapon.
Choose your weapon of choice.
Man, ain't no weapon of choice. One weapon. Switch.
Finish him.
Now go get the motherfucker. My
That
mama
one.
didn't curse either.
Yeah.
She was a child of God. Go get the switch off the tree and make sure you get the right one. Because if I have to go get it, boy,
Get one.
so I can't come with that little bitty,
Twig.
Man, you better come with that right one. I come with the right one. Here you go, mama.
Yep.
I don't want to do this to you, so I'm gonna let you go. Now you go in there, you do your homework. Didn't I say go in there and do your homework? She's still gonna give me a little.
I think he's right about the double digits because when I got to a certain age, my mom just started taking off on me. Yeah, with the chest, two to the chest, boop boop. I'm like, oh, that's what we doing. Like,
because you're bigger in size in your mouth. You talk, you talk a different game.
Yeah.
Now you understand what you're doing.
yeah.
10, 11, 12. Oh, 12? Oh, you're done.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? 12 years old,
Yeah.
you nice and bold. 10, you think you can win. Think you slick. That's when you get that good pat on your back. Or this pinch.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate pinching. We could fight over the pinching. Like, don't pinch me. I'd rather you hit me. Don't pinch me, bro.
Taking off on your
Mine
mom's
was in church.
Oh yeah.
They
Well,
go-
you can't
falling
say
asleep
nothing.
and shit, and then you get the.
Oh, that's trauma though. Like right now,
You can't curse. You can't yell.
no, for sure. If you pinch me right
better
now, we
not.
fighting for sure. Like that's a trauma response.
That's the one thing.
Oh, for sure. I'm traumatized. Pinch me like when they twist and do the little pinch. I'm fighting, nigga. It's all
So a nigga can fire on you.
I'm not tripping like
If he
that.
pinch you.
Don't pinch me, though.
Hey, that pinch is real.
Don't pinch me, though.
He's telling you the truth. They're
I
fighting
believe it.
words,
It's
man.
just-
I'm fighting words.
I'm learning new things. I didn't know.
But I
that.
wasn't fighting with my mama. I'm gonna tell you the truth,
Yeah.
man. She did that chink and I now look at her with Satan in my eyes in church. I got the devil in me. nigga. She like say something.
Something else. Yeah.
Devil's gone.
Man, I appreciate this so much.
Yeah, man.
You didn't understand.
Oh, it's all good.
Like, man,
Thanks for having me.
for real. Like, I've been
always
waiting
a
for this for
pleasure,
years.
For sure. Always a pleasure. And, this is one of them ones, man. Kurupt. Thank you so much for hanging out with the homegrown homies. You obviously won an iconic one at that, man.
Thank you very much.
We love you. We support you. We uplift
Yes,
you.
sir.
50 years of hip hop, and we got an icon to build, man. Kurupt Young
50
Gotti.
years
Yes.
of hip hop, and I just turned the nifty 50
Man.
last year.
Happy belated birthday.
Now I'm about to be 50.
5-1.
Hello.
Hello.
Corrupt.
You still look good. Kurupt, man. Homegrown Radio Chuck, Dizzle, DJ Head, we out.
Boom.